Okay, so we're doing now is we're gonna go and merge a police car. Now, there's a few extra steps for police car merges because the fact that you can't save the vehicle in DLS Customs. So everything at the beginning is the same. You get a friend in the LS car meet, you get an invite to the LS car meet. Once you're in the car meet, you bring out the vehicle that you're going to use to merge on top of the police car.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
And what I'm doing is I'm just taking down note of what I've already merged on what I've already used to merge, so that way I can keep it fresh, keep it different. I don't want to have same merges on top of the cars all the time. So I'm going to use I'm going to actually close my eyes in the auto shop and select a car there. I will check it to make sure that it would look good on the police cruiser. It's just, plus I have to note it down. And this color is chameleon of some sort. Surprisingly, it is clean. So that's what's being used. It is called the, let me double check. Rapid Dominator ASP muscle. And it was in the auto shop, so I'm using that information so that I don't select the same cars to mod to use to mod over and over again. Now it might seem like a lot of extra steps, but I just want to keep my fleet rotated, different mods. I don't want it to all look the same. And that's just a personal choice, so I don't mind doing the extra work. And once I'm in my mate's vehicle, they start a sprint. And then when there's 2 seconds remaining, they will return personal vehicle to storage, kicking me out. But first I have to accept the sprint, of course. Can't get kicked out of a sprint that doesn't start. Now, merging a cop car, all the initial steps are the same as not merging a cop car. It's the part where how to save it. It's like the part of saving the vehicle is the part that needs to be done differently. So once I'm in the black screen, contact NOAC 10P5. Request a buzzard. Get into the helicopter. And you gotta fly high enough so when you jump, you both have the time to get prepared to join NOAC 10P5. So it's NOAC 10P5. And then when the car flashes, only at that point do you join. From here you request this luxury helicopter from CEO abilities. And then you go where your helicopter generally spawns. Mine spawns over here.
Please clear the landing area.
I'm gonna change my outfit before I get into the helicopter.
Make yourself comfortable. We'll try and make it as smooth a flight as possible. Feel free to help yourself to champagne.
You go to the West Bank,
All right.
May West, whatever it's called.
Just call when you need me up again.
The bank, Maze Bank.
Good to see you, boss.
From here, you go to the receptionist,
What do you need?
and then you
Choose between your children. We gotta make
there's going to be a gauntlet interceptor that will be removed from insurance. That's going to kind of be
I'm sorry, they can't bring that up right now. I'm afraid they can't get you your personal vehicle at just this moment. You're looking very sharp, boss.
I may not have removed it from insurance.
I'm ready to go on this end.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the
No
previous
problem.
gauntlet
I'll have
interceptor
personal
that I
vehicle brought over.
created, and I'm just going to mod on top of it. And then I'll just redo the previous merge again. So from the office you request a buzzard when you leave the office. I just run to the helicopter. So most people like to drive there. I generally just run. You fly up in the air, high enough that you're gonna die when you land. And yeah, merchant mate. Oh, there must be a UFO preventing me from going higher. Once you're stuck, you request ANOAC 10P5. And then you get the other, made to leave the LS car meet to leave the whole game. I just have them close the game. What's my other character? And then have them join back. Alright, so when it comes to a police car, you can't save it in LS Customs. So this is why I wanted to specifically point out this particular video, because once you're in this state where you have the merge done, you need to like save it in your MOC. But since you're glitched out, you can't request your MOC. So you need to get unglitched without leaving the session. So at that point, you join ANOWAC 1P5. It's going to get you unglitched, so you won't be able to, you can't do back-to-back with cop cars. So you get unglitched, you accept the first alert. I always decline the second one because I don't want my targeting mode to change, and I accept the third alert. Now you can see I have my minimap. Then you request your mobile operations center, at which point you drive into your mobile operations center. Oh, this is gonna look really nice. And it's got the Liberty plates. Now, because of the Halloween events, it's hard to say what these colors look like, so it's going to be like a double surprise. By the time the event is over, you'll be able to actually see the color of your cars, or at some other point, or in the Vinewood Club garage. But even then, it's weird. So I remember there's a Chubrik in there, which I don't mind moving. Chubrik. There you go. Now you've saved it. And I will always promote being organized. So at this point, what you want to do is you want to get the vehicle that you just pushed, you just changed places with, the Chubrik. Chubrik. And then you drive that inside the MOC to again switch places and put it into the garage you want. When you get to a point where you have a lot of cars, you want to stay organized. And there you go. So then you add the vehicle and it changes places with the Chubrik. Then if you want to go see where your cop car is, I'm going to go to the garage where I stored it. Now you don't need to change anything, it's saved. And this is the way you would do changes to vehicles that have activators, because that way it doesn't ruin the activator. I'll do another video for that. There you go. There's your cop car. And I actually don't like the way this turned out. There you go. I can change the design, which that'll make me happy actually. And you just got to make sure the wheel color is still not selected. Now, I merged a clean car on top of this car, so everything should be clean, but still check the paint because that can sometimes trip you up. Okay, now there's no horn on the cop car, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'm just gonna completely modify it the way that I want to. Now, especially with cop cars, I like to really put in all the things, like all the options, because um, they're hard to get a clean cop car. So just for the next person who buys it from me, or a gift card to Friends Glitch, they have a complete cop car that was modded. They don't have to worry about adding any extras to make it look more real. Obviously, they can change however they want, but especially for a gift card to Friends Glitch. What? Oh no, it's unselected. Whew, that scared me there for a second. And that's it. That's how it's fully modded, fully clean. And I didn't like the green on the wheels. Without the green on the wheels, yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. So now I'm gonna call out a Buffalo STX from apartment 40, and I'm gonna merge it onto the other Gauntlet Interceptor. Now, because I have a number of Gauntlet Interceptors, and if I remove it from insurance, I think I only have one more left. I only have one more cop car left that I need to modify.
Morse Mutual Insurance, how can we help you?
One Gauntlet Interceptor. I have only one Gauntlet Interceptor left. So what I'm going to do is before I remove it from insurance, I'm going to move this Gauntlet Interceptor into a different apartment. Actually, into a different level. And that way, when I remove the Gauntlet Interceptor from insurance in that specific garage, for that level,
This is Morse Mutual insurance.
it will be the only Gauntlet Interceptor, the only one that is not destroyed. So if you have multiple vehicles, just keep that in mind that when you do the merge, you don't want to bring out the wrong vehicle. So
I'll look into it.
you want to find a way to separate the ones you've just merged from the ones that haven't been merged. Okay, so I'm going to get glitched to do this second cop car. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing some teleporting. Tons easier than driving. Alright, so from at the Arena War, what I want to do is I want to hover over a job. I'm in assisted aim partial, so that means that I need to join Anahuac 1P5. So Anahuac 1P5. Keep getting the Anahuacs wrong. So assisted aim partial means you join Anahuac 1P5. Except the first alert, X square, hold square, do that really fast, hold square until you see join. Are you sure you want to join this job? Keep your finger on square, you count 1, 2, 3 in your head, and then you press XX. Like this. 1, 2, 3, XX. Now I'm glitched. Now you get stuck at this window, then you have to join Anahuac 10P5. So Anahuac 1P5 to get glitched and stuck at the window, and then from then on it's always Anahuac 10P5 as to stay glitched. If you want to stay glitched, Anahuac 10P5 if you're in assisted aim partial or any type of assisted aim. From this point I get an invite into the LS car meet. I bring over the vehicle that I want to take the mods from. And this one is going to be the Buffalo STX Apartment 40.
On the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
I had randomly selected it earlier, and I liked it. Oh, lucky, they both spawned here. So from this point on, I get an invite to a sprint. Oh, I start a sprint, either way. Now, I'm in my other character's car, and they're gonna kick me out when there's 2 seconds left after I accept the sprint. So I've accepted it when there's 2 seconds left. Return personal vehicle to storage. That kicks me out. A little coughing fit. So when you're at this black screen, you join Anahuac 10P5. From here, you request a buzzard from your CEO. So this is CEO vehicle. You drive to the buzzard, and then you get into the helicopter. You fly up. I fly up high enough so that I can start preparing to join Anahuac 10P5 on the way down. And I know that at that point as well that it's high enough so that I don't have issues with the glitch. So I'm preparing to join Anahuac 10P5, but I only join once I'm in the vehicle flickering. like that. Now I join Anahuac 10P5. And then I accept that alert. I request a luxury helicopter. And luxury helicopter generally spawns at the same spot all the time. And from here I just get into the luxury helicopter.
Welcome aboard. I got it from here. Enjoy the
Select Maze Bank Tower.
You gotta work, you gotta work. We're on the way.
And then from there I'm going to select the Gauntlet Interceptor from Vinewood Club Garage. That is level 4 or 5, which is the only Gauntlet Interceptor that's there, and it's not destroyed.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Request a personal
You've got a
vehicle.
nice fleet, boss.
Somewhere here, there it is, Gauntlet Interceptor. Now I know that level 4 and 5
Being brought up now.
are all the vehicles that are scratched that need to be cleaned. That's how I know that this car is the one that I needed. Because I have 40 vehicles to clean from scratched because they're scratched. Okay, once you leave the CEO office, you request a buzzard. Now sometimes there's a cooldown, so I have to wait. And I run to the helicopter. So that's a scratched police car that's going to get merged with a clean modded car. And all the clean mods are going to go onto the scratched car, which will then make this one a clean modded car. Easy. From here, I jump out of the buzzard high enough so I can join Anahuac 10P5 on the way down. And only once I flash do I join. At this point I get my other character to leave the session. So the other person has to leave the game. I just close the game altogether and then join back through the previous invite that I received. So this allows me to drive around. It takes me out of that weird camera angle. But I can't save this. I can't save the mods. I need to be able to save the mods, and to do that I need to be able to drive this into the MOC, Mobile Operations Center. So the next step is to get unglitched. To do that I join Anahuac 1P5. So Anahuac 1P5 gets you glitched and gets you unglitched. I join Anahuac 1P5, accept the first alert, and then I decline the second alert, and I accept the third alert. And then my minimap comes back again, and then I request the Mobile Operations Center. When I've requested the Mobile Operations Center, I will be able to store it in there, which will save the mods. There we go, so that's now saved. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm going to request a vehicle that was in the MLC previously, which is a Cherburg.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
And that's in level 5. And again, in the interest of staying organized and being able to keep track of where everything is as much as possible, I'm going to move through vehicle organization. I'm going to move from the level 5, the Gauntlet Interceptor, into the level 4. And I'm going to replace one of these. And I'm going to put all of the vehicles that have recently been cleaned on level 4, one after the other. Again, this might seem like a lot and unnecessary steps. Truth be told, once you lose track of where everything is, it becomes really difficult to do everything,
I can bring 'em round.
organize everything all the time. And so I know now that as of the Brigham, everything above it is clean, and everything after it in level 5 is scratched. And I can quickly count that I have 37 vehicles left to merge.
I'll get back to work.
And that's how you merge cop cars, and you save them. Now I'm going to upgrade the car, give it some upgrades. Again, teleporting. So go into the level 4, and I don't need to touch these cars. I just want them to look nice. I think this one. And always double check the colors and that everything is still unselected, because when you merge sometimes it does change. There we go. And I generally like to have my cup cars on level 1 Vinewood Club Garage, so I'm going to bring it over there. And I'm going to start transferring all my cup cars into Vinewood Garage, all the ones that I recognize by name through the Manage app. Manage vehicle, vehicle organization, so anything that's a cup car, I know it's a cup car. So the truth is, I don't want to have more than one level or 2 levels in the Vinewood Club Garage with cup cars. Seems like it's pretty good so far. I'm also going to bring in a lifeguard, because they're like emergency type vehicles as well. Except for activator ones that I don't do. I leave those in the activator office garages. The thing is that because these are all verified, I know that they're clean cars, so I can do this kind of organization at this point. I'm only replacing one clean vehicle with another clean vehicle. I just have to remember where I am. Sometimes I try to go too fast and then I forget which garage I was looking at. That was Unit 2, Poplar Street. This is 331 Supply Street. And now I'm in Vinewood Club Garage. So I think I have all my cop cars in level 1 in the Vinewood Club Garage. Let's take a look. Vinewood, cop car and emergency vehicles. Thought I had moved a vehicle from replace the Mercedes there. Must have had an extra Mercedes. So these are all clean modded cop cars or emergency vehicles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check in the other levels of this garage, because I'm already here, if there's any cop cars that I forgot to add. Now the color is terrible because of the whole UFO Halloween events, but and the important thing, these are all fully clean vehicles. So all my cop cars now are clean. Don't have one scratched cop car. And there seems to be an empty spot. It's just empty. Okay, so then from here, I'll go into level 4. And at level 4, we started 1, 2, 3. We started to organize the clean ones. Everything, all the other empty spots are not actually empty, they're just destroyed vehicles. So I have 19 cop cars. Now what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to request the Churbrick from the Mobile Operations Center. I'm going to drive it into level level 3, which had the empty spot. And we're going to destroy it. Then I'm going to drive to apartment 5. Actually 4. And again, I'm going to take one of the Clean modded vehicles and drive that into apartment 3 and replace it. Hold on, I'm not going to select number 1. And I'm just going to keep an eye on the number that I select, because it's the row, it's how it's picked out. Take number 3. From basement 3, I take the destroyed Churbrick, put it in basement 4, and then all of my destroyed scratch vehicles remain in level 4 and 5. And that's how you manage your cop cars. Let me know if there's any other cars you want me to merge that you want to know how to do. Step by step, I do it live. I do it so you could, at the same time, you can see what I'm doing, you can hear my thought process.